Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about internal styling. So the first thing I want you to do is open up Sublime if you haven't already and set up the Learn Basic CSS3 folder right here. I'm going to right click on that, do new folder. I'm going to do 01 and we're going to do internal styling. Okay, I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to do new file, Control S to save. I'm going to save this as index.html. Then I'm going to type in HTML and hit tab. And the reason why we're doing this is an internal style sheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually style this page, but it has to be an HTML page. So I'm going to return twice after title and one more time, and then I'm going to go up one and tab in and save, and I'm going to do a left bracket, STYLE, right bracket, and then we're going to do a closing bracket. Okay. And now I will show you, let's right click and open in the browser real quick. Let's inspect this. And we're kind of going to style this in here first, and then we'll go back to the text editor. So what I want you to do is select body, click on this little plus sign right here, add new rule, and we're going to give it a background color of green. Okay. So you can see what it did there, and I just deleted it. But what it did was it added inline code. So you can add the styling up here or actually inline. And inline would mean like body, and then you do a style here. I don't ever recommend doing that. The reason why is there's way too much CSS out there now. And normally I would say, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. But at this point, there's so much to do with styling that it's better to either put it here as a last resort or have an external style sheet. So let's do body. I'm going to do a left bracket and a right bracket together. I'm going to hit return, and we're going to do background green. Okay, and then we're going to right click and open in the browser. Now, I understand we did that already in the web browser, but that wasn't an official style, and I want to show you how it shows up in the code here. So it does style, body, background, green. You got it right there. Now, if I selected title and did this, and we did color red, it's going to show that we did an inline style. However, it's not working because we gave it a color of red. And I need to actually do something with this. Let's do title. This is the title. Yeah, it doesn't work because it's not going to work. You can't give the title a color of red. It won't let me do that. So I'm going to delete this style and delete that. And in the body, we could add to this. We could do font family, Arial, or let's do Roboto. And then I'm going to add an H1. And let's see if it actually changes the font, which it should. Yep, there you go. Now, if I went to the body tag and I turned off the font family, it's going to go back to the default text. So I'm going to close that up. So let's do font family, Roboto, color red. Okay, and then I'll actually, so what this does is if I this is text. What this actually does up here is anything inside the body. So from here to here, H1s, divs, paragraphs, any tag that you put in there will pick up these properties. So background color is going to be green, font family will be Roboto, and the color will be red. So if I open this in the browser, you can see this is text. It's green. The background's green and the color is red. And the font family is Roboto. So that's internal style sheets, or styling, I should say, is you're going to build it right here. And the reason why you would do that is if you want to test something. Commonly when I would do projects at my previous employment, some of the styling I did, I would leave it in the header, but it would only be a couple things that were just unique to that page. And instead of making a new style sheet, for 3 properties or for, 4 elements, I just put 1 in here and it makes sense for that. Like if you're doing 1 or 2, this makes sense. But if you're doing an entire page, I don't recommend doing this because it's going to slow down your page. Okay? So in the next video, we'll talk about external styling. I'll see you there.